just before the show, you shared with me something that you had found online today.
Oh,
yeah.
It
was really interesting.
I was actually reading Forbes. I'm so fancy. And apparently the trend for 2020 is these micro units and co-living spaces where if you can't afford to become a homeowner by yourself, you can potentially go in with a friend, a roommate, or someone that you're currently living with, and go in and buy like maybe a unit where you guys can have a lower payment during the month per month. Because as we know, these rental buildings, the price per square foot goes up year after year because of this affordability issue that we're seeing across the nation. So I think it's important to know that opportunity is out there. And if you're open to the idea of purchasing a property with a friend and living with that friend for a certain amount of time, it can actually help you build your real estate portfolio.
I actually saw that recently with a buyer who wanted to purchase this multi-unit property, and it was going to cash flow positive for them $20,000 a year. They weren't able to qualify for it by themselves, but if they went in on it with this other friend who wanted to do the same thing, they could qualify for it together. And I was like, that's amazing. Why? Because $10,000 a year is better than no $1,000 a year. So going in on this as a co-living situation, I think is brilliant.
And this is way better than the condo situation where the roommate thing, right? Where you could buy a condo and you have a roommate, but it's a small condo per se. This is where you actually get your own flat. So one apartment and the other person gets the other apartment. So you can do you can structure that kind of loan.
You could buy a 4-flat together, and then they could rent out the other ones if they wanted to each have their own. Yeah.
And it just gets into the legal conversation about how you want to hold the asset and whatever.
Yeah, usually it's simple. They can hold it together. They don't have to have any special relationship to hold the property together.